If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Tiana. Today's a little bit different of a scenery because it's going to be a very chatty, a very chatty video, and I thought why not film it just sitting down because Owen's upstairs on the computer making a lot of clicking noises. So I thought if I come down here, it'll be a little bit more quiet. It is raining outside, so if you hear some noises, I'm sorry. And also, Scarlett! Scarlett's down here playing, so if you hear noises, hi, she's here. No, not the pig. No, not the pig. You play with the pig after Mom's done filming. Sorry, she has a really, really noisy toy that she loves. It's in one of my videos. I'll have a card up here if you want to see it. Anyway, if you hear some noises, I'm sorry. That is her playing. So, Scarlett, not now. No, don't chew the tripod. Don't stop. Scarlett, no chewing the tripod. If you guys are new, hi, welcome. I'm Tiana. Scarlett. This is Scarlett. This is my German Shepherd. I have lots and lots of videos with her, and she's being a little handful right now, so do you want to go see Dad? No? So then stop bugging me when I film. Okay? Don't chew the tripod. So, if you're new, welcome. Thank you for coming to watch my videos. I would love for you to hit the subscribe button so you can see more videos, and make sure to hit that little bell to be notified when I upload next. On Twitter, I always have polls, usually for Friday's videos, asking what you guys want to see because it helps me out a lot. And it also gives me a little bit of a challenge because then if you guys want to vlog, then it looks like I'm vlogging on Friday. So if you're not following me on Twitter, make sure to go follow me on Twitter. And I also have my Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. They're all going to be linked down below, and they're going to pop up like now. So make sure to go follow me if you have not, and let's get into this video. So I asked you guys on Twitter what you guys wanted to see, and you guys voted mostly for my fitness journey video. Now the reason why I wanted to do this video was because it was highly requested. Not only that, usually when I post a picture, when I post a video, when people see me, I get messages, I get like text, I get comments. Someone will always ask, how'd you lose the weight? How did you gain muscle? How did you do this? How do you look like this now? How did you go from looking like this to this? And how did you get into it? What do you do at the gym? I get so many questions. So I thought I would take you guys back to when I was 16 years old to going on 20. I don't want to say it, but on October 13th, I'm turning 20. So from 16 till now, I'm going to put in this video, my whole fitness journey, so I can explain it to you guys and so you can understand how I transitioned into what I am today. Now, where I am today is not completely where I want to be, but it's pretty close. When I was like 15, 16-ish, I really wanted to start being more active, and because I wasn't as a kid, I didn't play any sports really. I was just not active, and I had a really hard like bullying time in school and everything, and the only way for me to kind of release everything and look forward to like the next day and going home and everything was going for like walks. So what I would do from about 15 to 16 years old was I would go for a walk every single night, an hour, 2 hours. I would go for a walk every single night. This is what I looked like when I was like 15, 16-ish. I'm not saying like I was huge, like, oh my God, I don't know how I let myself go. Basically, when I was 15, 16, I really just wanted to like start getting more fit and start just kind of losing some of the weight and sorry. Alright. I didn't want to like lose all this weight and go on diets and everything. Basically, when I was 15, 16, I just wanted to have an escape from everything. So at the end of the day, no matter what I was going through during school, who was saying whatever, I always had, yes, Scarlett, Mom doesn't want to play right now. Okay? We'll play after. We'll play after. Yeah, we'll play after. We'll play after. Scarlett, this is a towel. Thank you. No, we'll play with it after. We'll play after. We'll play after. Okay? Yes, I know, girl. We'll play after. Where's your toy? Where's your toy? That's not your toy. Where's your toy? Scarlett, get down. Okay? You sit nice. There. Sitting nice. Just nice. Good girl. So, it wasn't to lose weight. It was a fact of at no matter what I was going through, I would always go home and be able to go for that nice escape for an hour, 2 hours. If I had a lot of homework, I would always plan around it. If people wanted to hang out, I always planned around going for walks. And if I did hang out with my friends, it would always involve going for like a walk or going to the park. I would always have to be like outside. That's what it was for when I was 15, 16. Like I said, I was going for like long walks, and that's that. So when I was about 16, 17, what started happening was it was still the thing in school, still with like the bullying and everything. So what would happen is I would still go for very, very, very long walks. Like when I mean long walks, I mean like it wasn't just like up and down the street. This was like all around, like everywhere. In like bushes, I would just walk everywhere. And it'd be at night, it'd be in the winter, in the snow, it didn't matter when it was. If it was raining, I'd basically still go. I was always outside going for a walk. I had to. Before I say anything, I wasn't focused on like weight loss, so I didn't notice like any of my weight like shifting. Like I know I was 125 pounds when I was 14, 15. When I know grade 9, I don't remember, like I know grade 9 when the first year I started high school, I was 125 pounds. So I don't remember how old I was in high school, like in grade 9, but that's how much I weighed in grade 9. I know I did weigh 125 pounds, and then I went up to 130 pounds. So I did gain some weight. So I was at 130 pounds. That was my heaviest back to 16, 17. So when I was 16 and 17, I had went from one school to another school. And what happened is around 16-ish, I still did walking, but around 17, I started noticing, okay, I really do want to like up this. I want to keep doing something. I don't want to keep just sitting here like walking all the time, because after like a year it got really boring. So what I did was I started jogging, I started running, and that was a challenge because I couldn't even run down the street to the stop sign. I would just be beat tired. So then I would still do it. I would still go. I would just run for a little bit as much as I could, and then I'd walk, and then I would just do that. Keep doing that. Just keep doing that. That's all I would do. So then what happened was around 17, 18, so this was grade 11 and 12, I was 127 pounds. So I don't remember exactly like what grade that was. If it was in the mix of 17 and 18, it was more towards age 17. I know that. So I was 130 pounds. Sorry, 130 pounds. So what happened is I really wanted to start getting more fit because I really, really like WWE, and I really like the way that the Bellas looked, like Nikki Bella. I really wanted to look like her. Insert a picture here. So what happened was 17 to 18, that's right. So 17 to 18, I'm going to insert a picture at the beginning of like 17 right here. And then like I'm going to insert a picture of 18 here. So what I started doing was I really started noticing I want to get like fit. Now I didn't really know how fit, like I didn't want to be gaining muscle, and I didn't want to just lose weight. I just wanted to be able to do like 10 push-ups, or I just wanted to be able to run. I just wanted to be able to, just do something different and not be out of breath is basically it. And what started happening was, it's going to sound really, really weird, but I just didn't like the feeling of my stomach. Like I did not like that feeling. I didn't like the feeling of if I'd wear pants, I'd feel it. If I'd wear a tight shirt, I'd feel it. I just didn't even like the fact of when I'd walk, I'd feel like my legs. And I don't know if it was only my head. That's how I felt all the time, was I would always have to like hide it. And it wasn't, I don't know how to explain it. It was like I was always kind of self-conscious. I don't know how else to say it. But anyway, so I wanted to start getting fit. So what I did was I cut out a bunch of junk food. I stopped eating a bunch of fast food. I stopped with pop. And what I didn't do is I did not replace that with like good food. So what I would do instead was I would replace it with more carbs. Let's say instead of having like a bag of chips, I would have had like 3 pieces of bread. That's how I was doing it. Or let's say instead of going out to get a sub, I would make a sidekick. So I was like there, but I didn't correct it with veggies. Like I didn't eat veggies at all. I didn't really up my fruit, and I didn't really up the water because I would drink a lot of iced tea and juice still, but I was making small changes, and to me that was huge. So anyway, that's what I did. I just cut out a lot of junk food. I cut out a lot of the pop and fast food. Then what I started doing was I really wanted to just do something. I was tired of walks, tired of running. So what I did was I went on YouTube and I would type in at home easy 5-minute workouts, and up would pop X hitters, and I would watch Rebecca Louise's videos, and I would watch some other videos that would be like easy at home workouts, because I did them for like 5 minutes, and that would be it. And I'd be so sweaty I could hardly breathe after doing like a 3-minute little workout, and it would be like, oh, a little bit of abs, a little bit of legs, and a little bit of arms, and there you go. So that's what I would do for the longest time. So when Owen and I met, what had happened was we both wanted to like lose some weight or get fit and everything. So what he did was we'd call each other every single night around 5 o'clock-ish. What we would do is text each other first, and he would say, okay, I'm going to work out, I'll call you after my workout. It'd be like, okay, if we called each other at 5, he would say he's going to work out around like, let's say 4, and then because he would work out from his house and I'd work out from my house. And then if he worked out for 45 minutes, I'd work out for 45 minutes. I would work out until he was done and off the phone. So I went from working out for like 5 minutes, and then I would increase it until he was done, which was about 45 minutes to 30 minutes. So I was doing more. And that's when I really started noticing my weight starting to go down. So I remember I was like 127 pounds at that time, and then I had went down back to 125, which was what I weighed at the beginning of high school. And this was like the end of high school that I started. So basically I went up like 5 pounds in high school. Then I dropped down to 125 at the end of high school. So that's where I started. So I'm actually going to link like a couple of the people that I used to watch like for the at-home ones down below if you want to watch them in case you ever want to start that way. Then what I did after that is we both decided we wanted to go to a gym because the at-home stuff wasn't really cutting it and we weren't getting to where we both wanted. So I just keep saying this, my thing was not to like lose weight, be super skinny, go on these strict diets, do this. Mine was basically for something to do and just to kind of start feeling more better about myself. Then we went to the gym, and it was a very, very, very small gym. Like, it was tiny. There wasn't many weight selections. There was like a treadmill, like a couple treadmills, like 2 or 3. Okay, no, I think there was 4 treadmills, like a stair climber, an elliptical, and a bike. And then there was a couple weights. There was 1 squat rack. Like, there was not a lot, like 1 cable machine. So that was fine for us then, because Owen would do his weights, and I actually brought my workout videos, the at-home ones, to the gym. And I did that for about a couple months. I did that for like 2-3 months. And then I started doing some actual gym videos, some like Whitney Simmons and Randy Kennedy. I would do what they would do at the gym with very, very, very low weight. I mean, like, I wouldn't get into it completely. Like, I would see them curling and I would say, oh no, I can't curl because I'm a girl, I don't want to look manly, I'm not going to be curling. So I would cut a lot of the things out. We weren't there for very long, so it was like by the time I started getting into that, then we switched to a big gym. Like, we switched to like a Good Life because we got kicked out of the other one. So when I switched over to Good Life, Owen continued with the weights upstairs. And I had went down to, it was about 117. I was about 117, 115. That's where I was weighing in when I had went to Good Life. And what happened was at Good Life was I did cardio. That's all I did was cardio, because I went in and I said, no, I'm not going to be looking like a man. If I wanted to do anything, I could use the 5-pound dumbbells downstairs. I could do abs downstairs. I could just do cardio for the whole time. So every single day that we went to the gym, which was basically, I think it was like 4 times a week, I'd go to the gym. 4 times a week, I'd do cardio until he was done. It could have been 2 hours. It could have been an hour and a half. It was until he was done, I'd be doing cardio. And I was just tired of doing cardio all the time. And then we said, okay. What happened was I went from like 115 down to 106 pounds. I didn't understand why I was getting so thin. Like, not thin, but I didn't understand why I wasn't looking like Nikki Bella. I just didn't get it. Like, why don't I have some muscle? Why don't I I just didn't get how come I didn't have that like kind of muscle look to me. Like I didn't understand it. We started eating better because we just ate a bunch of carbs when we were at the other gym, and then when we went to Good Life, we started eating better. Once I went upstairs, so this is to go up to the weight room. When I went up to the weight room, which was almost a year ago, it would have been about December when I went up. So it's almost been a year since I've been doing weights, not completely a year, but almost. So in December when I had went up to the weight room, what happened was I could like not do any weight. I couldn't do anything. Like I couldn't squat like the bar. I could hardly do anything with the 5-pound dumbbells. I could hardly put back like the 20-pound like big bar back to where it needed to go. Nothing. I could not lift. It was funny. So anyway, I went up and I would just do what I could. I didn't have any like workout schedules, nothing. We started eating better. We started kind of cutting our carbs, increasing our vegetables, having more protein smoothies. That's when things started getting kind of like more serious about, okay, it's time. If you're going to be doing this, you might as well be doing it right. So I go upstairs and then I started just doing weights. Like that's kind of it. So that is how I went from looking like these stages to this. So really my journey was like time, knowing what I wanted to look like, kind of figuring out my body. And it was never the fact of, oh my God, I'm so huge, I just need to lose this weight. It wasn't that. It was more so of just, I want to kind of get fit. I want to feel good. I want to look good. I want to be able to look forward to something. Like, oh, last week I curled 5 pounds. In a month, I want to be able to curl 10 pounds. Like, I could hardly curl the 5-pound dumbbells. Now, I want to say this to you guys. I've been weightlifting for almost a year. I started from the bottom and I'm working my way up. I don't think I have like a manly body. Like those people who say, oh my God. And I used to say it. I didn't know because I always thought weightlifting, that's what guys did. That's what girls are going to look like if you look like that. No, you're not. I'm there 7 days a week. I'm there all the time. I eat pretty good, and I still do not consider myself a manly body. So if you want to go in and lift weights, go in and lift weights. It's not going to turn you into like a manly body. It can't. You can't. So anyway, that was my journey. Kind of a long one, kind of, it took time, kind of started figuring out what I wanted to start doing and wanting to look like. That is the biggest thing to me. I constantly want to change. I'll see someone on YouTube, want to look like them for months, and then see someone else and say, ooh, I could start doing that and get bigger arms, or ooh, I want to start focusing on my legs again, or oh, I need to start working on my chest again. I work every single part of the body. I work chest, triceps, I work biceps, I work like my legs, I work my abs, I do shoulders, I do all of it. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was basically to take you guys along and explain to you where I started to now, so you can kind of understand what I went through and how I got here. And then if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. You could message me if you want, or anything. Make sure to go follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. Go follow me on all them because I am pretty active on there. And yeah, so I hope this answered everyone's questions. I hope this answered and helped some of you. And if you guys wanted some help, maybe you can be able to find that smidget little piece in this video. The different links are going to be down below for like help, as in like the people that I had watched and had helped me. And yeah, so it's going to take time. You're going to have to know your body, know yourself, know what you like to do, because trust me, when you go working out, you're not going to like everything, but if you hate everything, you're not going to progress, because I started getting tired of walks and runs, and if I would have just given up, I would have been like nowhere. I wouldn't have been here today, so yeah. Oh, and I'm currently, for like months and months and months, like I had went from 115 pounds doing cardio to 103 to 6, depending on the days. So let's say 106 pounds. I finally gained 4 pounds in, like 8 months? So yay to me, finally getting something. We'll just keep on going. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.